Hello friends, this is Gautam Gupta welcoming you to the channel of Ripple's Nature Inspired Aquarium. I'm happy to bring to you another episode of Nature Bites where I'm going to talk about some of the freshwater shrimps found in India. Many of our viewers, whether you are an experienced aquarist or you are new to aquarium hobby, must be aware that shrimps are fast becoming an integral part of any aquarium hobby. In planted aquarium, shrimps are an integral part of the tank maintenance crew. They clean the aquarium and keeps algae under control. If not as a part of a cleaning crew, shrimps are often introduced in planted aquarium for their aesthetic purpose, like this beautiful yellow golden top shrimp that you can see here. Not only in planted aquarium, shrimps are equally popular in reef tanks. You can see the Amano shrimp here in my brother Rudra's reef tank in his residence in Amsterdam. This video is definitely not about reef tanks, and neither am I a specialist of reef tanks. But just for the information of the viewers, and Paelomons venustus, don't know whether I'm getting the scientific name right, or the common Amano shrimp, as you can see in this bubble tip animal, is found in Indonesia and Sulawesi. They act basically as cleaner shrimps and sometimes found in Caribbean too. Coming back to the main topic, in this video I'm going to speak about a few species of shrimps found in freshwater habitats of India, which definitely serves the purpose of cleaning algae and also can add to the aesthetic beauty of any freshwater planted aquarium. I'm going to show their habitat and whatever little I know about their natural living conditions. Not only that, viewers, please do see the video till the very end, because there is a short clip on one of the most universally popular planted aquarium shrimp. So, without wasting further time, let's get rolling. What you can see is a part of a sluggish stream somewhere in the Kuchbihar district of Bengal in North India, habitat of lot of Caridinas species that I am going to talk about now. The shrimp that you can see on the screen now is what we popularly call as rainbow shrimp. Actually, it is a part of the Caridina babaulti family, and the right name would be Caridina babaulti var rainbow. Okay, I think I'm no expert in shrimps, but I guess the word rainbow is emphasized because these shrimps show different color pattern. Not very vivid, but you can definitely make out the different color pattern on its body. Unlike the tank bred shrimps, which you can see in vivid color patterns, nature unfortunately doesn't provide them in that form or shape. If one needs to develop the color pattern, then a lot of interbreeding has to happen, and so that one color starts getting emphasized across generations. But then, as we say that nothing can beat the original, I'm sure all of you will agree that no human will be able to produce the specimen that you can see on the screen right now. It's actually called rainbow saddleback for the thick white band on its spine. Talking about colors, there is one particular variety of Caridina babaulti which gets this distinct green color. This is relatively rare, and the color that I have seen varies from light green to pale yellow. Brilliant, you must say. The Caridina babaulti specimens of North Bengal are found in clear, pristine waters of medium to slow moving streams, which has its origins in the foothills of Bhutan. These streams are full of aquatic vegetation, as you can see here. And as these shrimps are mostly found within aquatic vegetation, no wonder they are decent algae eaters. Looking at the water quality, I'm sure you have already figured out that if you want to keep these shrimps in your aquarium, you must have very good filtration systems. The next specimen of shrimp that I'm going to talk about is a very interesting one. It's called the Red Nose Shrimp, and some even call it the Red Nose Pinnochio Shrimp. Why Pinocchio? Because you must have already figured out that its nose is almost like the Disney character Pinocchio, which we have all seen or read as when we were kids. These shrimps are also a part of the Caridina family. Their scientific name is Caridina gracilirostris. I hope I got the scientific name right because I'm very bad with it. I have not been to the places where these shrimps are found, but what I have learned from my friend Andrew, that these are found on the sides of the river Ganges in the districts of Nadia in West Bengal. The water quality of Ganges is nowhere comparable to the streams of foothills of Bhutan, where the Caridina babaultis are found. And hence, I have seen that the Red Nose Pinnochio shrimps are much more sturdier than the Caridina babaulti specimens like the Caridina babaulti rainbow or green. And hence, they live longer in aquariums. For planted aquarium lovers, Red Nose brings a lot of good news. This is one of the best algae eaters that I have seen. Okay. In fact, all the Caridina family shrimps are good algae eaters. But then Caridina babaultis are quite small, whereas the Red Nose Pinnochio shrimps are quite, grows pretty large. And hence, they can consume a lot more algae, especially hair algae. So if you are facing algae problem in your tank, you can always try the Red Nose Pinnochio shrimp. The shrimp that I am going to talk about next is a very, very interesting one. It's a part of the Caridina babaulti subvariant Malaya family, and we call it Caridina Malaya White band. That's because of the distinctive white band on its spine and on the tails. Like all other Malaya shrimp, the Malaya white backs also has this deep coloration in its body. But what really sets it apart, as I said before, is the distinct white line on its spine and on its tail. I was fortunate enough to travel to the habitat of Malaya whiteback in the Tufanganj area of North Bengal, along with my friend Mr. Andrew Rao. And I learned from Andrew that he believes that this kind of a coloration has developed in whitebacks because they are found in this particular river, which is kind of landlocked. Okay, so there are a lot of inbreeding that has happened, which has led to this kind of a distinct pattern formation. Before proceeding further, I must tell you the story of this young boy. To reach the Malaya white band habitat, we had to walk through a lot of paddy fields, and even there were a lot of wild grasses growing, in fact up to my waist height, and I was worried about snakes. And that's when this boy suddenly emerged out of the grass, and I was kind of hooked by his eyes, and I thought that I am worried. Even I had ankle height shoes, but this boy is so comfortable in its natural habitat. And in fact, this fellow ensured that he walked with us till the habitat and to understand and see what we were doing. This is the beauty of growing with nature. Coming back to the Malaya whiteback habitat, what we found is the water is quite murky. It was not as clear as we found in the other Caridina babaulti habitat, and it was practically devoid of any aquatic life except for what was growing on the sides, and definitely there were a lot of floating plants. Flow was practically insignificant because, as I told before, this portion, I think it was a part of a river, but it's now completely landlocked. Again, thanks to Andrew, I was super excited that day. Not only did I get a chance to catch a lot of Malaya whitebacks, and actually feel the habitat where they live, but got to catch many other fish like the glassfish, the hyphen barbs, the sucatios, and even some Pythia caniaces. So, all in all, it was a great field day for us. Malaya whitebacks can be a fantastic addition to not only shrimp-only tanks, but also they can be a part of mini planted aquariums. I will strongly advise all shrimp enthusiasts or even planted tank enthusiasts to definitely try out this little gem from north of Bengal. The show is not yet over, my friends. I promised a surprise at the very end, and here it is, my friends, a macro shot of the fabled Caridina Japonica, or what is famously known as Amano Shrimp. While this video was about Indian native shrimps, but I thought, thanks to my friend Shivashish, that all of you shrimp enthusiasts would definitely like this macro shot of Amano Shrimp. This video would not be complete without me acknowledging all the inputs that I got from my friend and as well the foremost expert of Indian ornamental fish, Mr. Andrew Rao. Andrew not only took me to the actual habitats of the shrimp, but shared a lot from his experience, scientific and otherwise. Thanks a lot, Andrew. I would also like to thank my good friend Mr. Shivashish Mukherjee from Nikon, who not only took the macro shots but arranged all necessary equipments from Nikon. The very next video that I am going to publish is my interview with Andrew on Indian ornamental fish. So viewers, like every time, I would request you to subscribe to our channel Ripple's Nature Inspired Aquarium so that you can watch that interview. Not only that, this does encourage us a lot to keep on creating contents and take this channel forward. Thanks for watching.